everyone, this is Mike Lovelace with Lovey's Fat Life, and today our family is going to show you the Margaritaville Resort in Nassau, Bahamas. We went here recently on a Carnival cruise, and we booked this for a day. We're going to take you step by step through this, give you a tour of the facility, and then at the very end we're going to tell you how much we paid for it. Would we do it again? Was it worth it? But please check us out. We're going to show you a lot of B-roll and give you our review of it. Thank you. All right, so here we have directions how to get to the Margaritaville Resort. When you get off the cruise ship, you want to go straight, and you can make a right. You can either they're doing a lot of construction there now, but you can go down to Parliament Square, make a right, and follow the path around past the Pirates of Nassau Museum, and then it's over to the right. It's only about a 10 to 15 minute walk. There's signs showing you how to get there. The other way is to immediately make a right and then cut through the straw market. They're doing a lot of construction again, so they may direct you in different ways, but this is how you get there. All right, so once you arrive, the entrance is to the right. You'll go around, and there's a little ticket booth over here, and you'll give them your last name or your reservation number, and then you walk to the side of the building, and right here is the entrance walking into Fins Up Water Park. All right, as soon as you walk into the water park, you can go left or right. We ended up staying on the right side underneath this cave that you're seeing here, but we're going to walk you around the whole perimeter first. There's a lot of music playing here, so we're going to have to overlap it with some music or we'd get a copyright strike. And just give you the outside perimeter view of it. This was right before they opened up. We were there very early. But then I'll come back at the end and show you some B-roll of once the park's up and running. But again, very beautiful place. As soon as you come in, there's lockers right here on the right. There's a changing room. And then there's a restaurant as we'll go back to the left. You can see the signs right here telling where everything's at. But right up here on the left will be the restaurant. We're going to eat at the very end of this video. We'll tell you if that was worth it or not. But we walk around the whole perimeter first, and then we go back and tour the inside of it. The inside of this part right here is a pool area that is a zero entry pool. Now, one thing I will admit up front, the lazy river is awesome here. If you love lazy rivers, I don't think you can go wrong with this place. It's only 3 foot deep all the way around. There is a diving board that I think is a 10 foot, actually is a platform that you can dive off of. And I think it's 11 feet water in that area that we're going to be coming up here on the right on. But as you can see on the right here, they have not released the tubes yet, so that's why the water is really calm. You don't see any tubes running around, but here shortly you'll see people riding around in the inner tubes. So the entrance to the slides is going to be in the middle. We'll show that in a little bit. But they have all these little character type things like this pelican right here that eventually be shooting water out of its mouth, out of its beak actually. And the inner tubes itself, there's a couple diversions here where you can divert to the right or to the left and go up underneath the cave or go around the perimeter. And right here's the Fins Up Water Park policy and rules. All right, here's the beach area again, first thing in the morning, so it's not crowded at this point. Not sure what the building is over to the right. It was kind of under construction. Beautiful beach, beautiful area. The flow riders on the left, we'll show you it running. These same kids were waiting on to cut it on. Then you see a like a rock climbing out there on the right, and the infinity pool's up on the top. Yeah, again, some of these seahorses, these characters you see up on the top right, they'll be squirting water out as you ride your inner tube around, so just a heads up on that, and you'll see that in action here in a second. All right, so we've almost went completely around the lazy river. This is actually the area we set up our loungers at. And this was the cave. As soon as you came in the entrance, it was to the right. This is a really cool cave. They got water coming down, and we'll show you that in a second. And then they also have these jellyfish over to the left on like an LED screen. You know, it's pretty cool when it's dark in there to look up and see that. And these are the lockers in the changing room as soon as you came in that you can rent those. All right, we were here with friends of ours, Life is Good Today, Ronnie and Alma and their kids, and then also Bill and Lucy from MGM Family Travel. Hit their channels up, great creators on YouTube. They love to travel and cruise. Definitely hook them up. All right, so now we're going to take you to the center section. There's a little boardwalk area here. You can walk up and then cross over a bridge, and then you'll be right there in the center. All right, so here we're at the center of the water park, Fins Up Water Park, and they got slides here. They got some for kids, you know, small kids. This is the zero entry pool area. Again, only 3 foot deep. They do have some like cabanas set up around the sides that you could use. But on the slides here, you can see there's a smaller one for smaller kids, and there's a bigger one for adults or kids that are a little bit older. The entrance is over to the left, going up the steps. We'll walk over here to the right and then see someone coming out of the pink or red one on the left. All right, here's a good view of one of these beds that's right by the pool area. And again, I like the fact that they have a lot of entrances into the lazy river and into the pool. You have the zero walk-in, and then you got a small step here. But here's a view from the other side looking back. The Margaritaville Resort, Nassau Resort, is just a beautiful campus. They also have a big screen TV there that a lot of times are playing sports or ESPN. They were this day anyway. Here we're showing the park is actually up and running now. And as I said earlier, this pelican shooting the water out of its beak. A lot of those throughout, so you're getting soaked as you go around on the lazy river.
Coming behind y'all.
All right, so now we're going to head down to the beach. Again, this place over to the right, I'm not sure what it was. They were working on that, but a beautiful, beautiful beach. So what do you think about this, Michelle?
I think it's beautiful. It's not half moon tea, but it's beautiful.
Got the infinity pool up there. Please like and subscribe to Lovey's Fat Life.
Lovey's Fat Life.
Lovey's Fat Life. All right, this is the Frenzy Burger. Lettuce, tomato, bacon, cheese on mine. Some fries with some sea salt on it. And Michelle and I got the same thing except and we got Frenzy burgers and fries. Here's the fries. Fries are very good.
Seasoning on it is good.
Seasoning as well. Alright, so now we're going to try to bite into this Frenzy burger. Now, these were not cheap. They were $22 a piece. That was for the fries and the burger. And then I got bacon on mine with $1 more, and the fries by themselves are $9. So let's try this out. All right, after eating, we went inside because we heard there was a cafe, a vacation cafe, a little restaurant. Here's the price of the learning. I know it's hard to see because of the LED screen. We heard the food was really good in here. It was probably better than what we had outside. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But it was at least air conditioned inside here, nice and clean. A little bit more expensive, I believe, than outside. But again, it was air conditioned and not outside. Here you had a coffee shop. You can go in and get some snacks or some coffee. They also had the latitude bar, the changes in latitude bar, which I heard was actually cheaper than the outside volt bar. So that's something to think about, is going inside to get your beverages rather than buying them outside. All right, here's a list of the drinks and dining at the Margaritaville Beach Resort. Here's some prices for you to see. And then we also have some more information that we got off of their actual website. You can pause this and look at this. Now we're going to discuss if we thought it was worth it or not, and kind of let you know how much we spent for the day. All right, so let's talk about if this was worth it or not. So we're going to break down the price for you. The entrance into the Margaritaville Beach Resort, including taxes and everything reserved, it was $212 for 2 adults and a child. And we put the prices earlier in a photo. We had 3 drinks, which was a virgin pina colada, a Long Island iced tea, and a margarita, including tax, VAT tax, and everything was $54 for 3 drinks. We got 3 burgers, a soda, and a water. It was $105. That included an 18% gratuity, a VAT tax, and then we tipped them on top of that. 1 beer was $10. I threw a couple dollars extra to the bartender as well. And then we did not get a cab on the way there. They told us it was going to be anywhere from $35 to $25. We asked 3 different people. We decided just to walk, and it was about a 10 to 15 minute walk. My wife does have knee problems, so we did take a cab back. That cab ride back was only $15. We tipped the person $10, so it was $25 for that. So the grand total spent at the Margaritaville Beach Resort in Nassau, Bahamas was $406 for our family of 3. The question is, would we do it again, and was it worth the money? I didn't think the food was very good at all. I mean, it was average, maybe even slightly below average, but for $105, I thought that was very steep. I should have went inside and ate if I really wanted to eat there, or just wait and eat when we got back on the ship. The drinks are very expensive. They don't offer packages. A tip we've heard is go inside and get the drinks for half off. The resort itself was $212. That would probably be what an excursion would be to go anywhere in Nassau if you was going to buy a ship excursion. And the cab ride back I thought was very reasonable, but they try to get you going to the resort when you first get off. We've got an 11-year-old. He had a great time in the lazy river. We like the beach area as well. In my opinion, it's definitely worth probably doing one time. But if you are budget or frugal, this is not the place for you, because they're going to charge you for every little thing you do or you drink. It's I wish that they had a package there, like a drink package, or at least sold buckets of beer or some kind of package deal. But thank you guys for checking out this review and this tour of the Margaritaville Beach Resort. Please like and subscribe to our channel. Hit that thumbs up, that bell notification for future videos. We were on the Carnival Sunshine. We got plenty more vlogs coming. Thank you.